Watch carefully. 5, 4, 3.
You didn't say 2 or 1.
Oh, you don't say 2 or 1.
Why not?
You just don't. Okay? Now, it goes 5, 4, 3. Good. Okay. Good. Good.
Hello.
You're listening to Brews on the Balcony with TJ Weber.
Do I got to show my boobs?
And Nick Yale.
Hey there, Big Daddy.
Did you hear that? What a weirdo.
What's up, guys? Welcome into this edition of Brews on the Balcony live.
You are screaming today.
Live, Nick. We're live.
He's excited.
You are screaming.
Thanks for that pop, Nick. Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. We're sorry we're a day late, but Princess over here had to get on a plane and go back to Reno, so here we are.
It was past my bedtime. I had to get my beauty sleep.
That's wonderful.
Can't do the program without my beauty sleep.
How'd the flight go, Nick? How was it?
Long, 6 hours today.
Was
Had
it
to
really?
fly to Phoenix, and then I had to connect in Phoenix and fly another 2 hours up to Reno. So 6 total hours, but we made it. We're back. Our shitty internet is here to deliver.
Good. Good.
All is right in the world.
Yeah,
all is right in the
we've
world.
had the first time you logged on for the first time since getting back in Reno. You had a nice little flub up. So, yeah, I mean, it's back to normal. It's just another day at the Brews on the Balcony studios. So it's good to have them on.
You were expecting nothing less. Do you miss me yet from being gone? You know now?
Not even a little bit. Not really.
I'll be
No.
back in 3 weeks.
That's
Something to
great.
look forward to.
Wonderful, Nick.
Something
Wonderful.
to look forward to.
I'm going to try to go straight.
Thanks for picking me up from the airport.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, that's what we do, you know, and I was busy. I had a lot of things to do, but unfortunately the plans fell through, so I was able to pick you up. So you're welcome for that.
Thank
Tali,
you.
how you doing?
I'm doing great, TJ.
Yeah, Tali, we kind of worked on the last few days on this new setup we have on this Brews on the Balcony, live stream. We kind of wanted to be more interactive. We got this new software. We usually don't give free ads, but we're already paying them. We're paying them, and we're giving them fucking ads. So Streamyard.com is pretty sick. So you can mess around. Like if Tali starts talking, boom, there he is. And then if Nick starts talking, boom, there he is.
Boom.
And it's a whole fun thing, and you can go full screen, and then you can go back to me, and then you can go to the Tali. It's a whole thing.
You can just keep it on this moneymaker right here.
So and we're gonna
Kind of
make
looked
it
like
look
you're
cool.
playing pop.
Make it what? Hello, Tali.
Hello? Tali.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, I thought I lost him for a second. So anyway, we're here on
I thought it
StreamYard,
was awesome too.
streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we're pumped up to have you here. Big show today as we talk about a couple big time topics, including Nick, this brand new Nintendo World. Have you seen these pictures of
Oh my
Nintendo
gosh.
World?
I have not. Tell me about it.
Oh, well, I guess we'll go into our first topic. So Nintendo World, they announced that it will be opening up. It's Super Nintendo World opening on February 4th with an AR Mario Kart roller coaster. Nick, it's opening up in Universal Studios Japan February 4th, 2021.
Nice.
And Nick, would you like to see the picture? I mean, this place is lit.
I would
look
love-
at this.
pull
Look
them
at
up
that
on the
damn
screen.
place, man. Look at that. Would you?
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
cow. Nintendo World, as it's called. You got the
We need
realistic
some of that in our
Mario
lives.
Kart. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how much the tickets are going to be. I feel like they should have waited a little bit longer to open this place up with COVID and everything, because it's going to be absolutely lit. I mean, it's going to have Mario Kart roller coaster stuff. I saw they had like the original Mario Brothers setup where you have to like go up and down in like the what do you call those? I say the tubes. What are they called?
Tubes. The tubes.
The green tubes.
The
Yeah.
pipes.
The pipes. That's it. The pipes. So you have that going on. But look, I mean, one more time, the picture of the whole place is freaking awesome. I mean, Had no idea, but Nick, it will officially be opening in Japan February 4th, 2021. So get your tickets right now for Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan.
I'm still waiting to go to Star Wars Land at Disney down in Disney World. I think they have Disney World and Disneyland. I think they have the Star Wars World at. I was down there when they were building it, when it was almost complete, like probably a month or two before it opened up. So looking forward to checking that out as well. I like these, after Harry Potter World, after Universal did Harry Potter World and Universal Studios in Florida, or not. Yeah, that's where it was, Universal Studios in Florida. And now I like the fact that they're all, Star Wars, Mario. They're super sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. They had Toy Story Land at Disney World at MGM Studios, maybe. That's called Hollywood Studios.
When did Star Wars Park go in? When was that?
Last year.
Okay.
Last summer it went in.
So what is the coolest park, I guess, theme park that you've seen? And when I say themed park, I mean like from a movie, from a series. What's the coolest one you've been to?
That I've been to. We actually went to Harry Potter World in 1.0. They added on Diagon Alley and the train to it in later years, which you saw last year as well. But we were there at Harry Potter World this like 10 days after it opened.
Mm-hmm.
It was packed. But the rides were very cool. You get the butterbeer, you can go in the Hogwarts Castle. So very, very interesting. Although I'm probably more prone to the Star Wars. I haven't been there yet, but they had some of the they had Kylo Ren and some of the stormtroopers out there in costumes. And to me, those are like the most badass costumes, is the stormtrooper costumes. If I could buy one of those stormtrooper costumes, I totally would. I'm sure it's quite a bit of money, but like I tried to take a selfie with the stormtrooper and he took my phone.
Wait,
he took my phone
and walked away with it? What'd you do?
Yeah, he like tried to put it in my pocket. He like wouldn't take. I kept trying to take a selfie with him. He kept knocking my arm down. It's like, what the hell, dude?
That's nice. So
we got to meet Kylo Ren. We got to meet Kylo Ren though. That was cool.
That's cool. Well, nice. I'm the real Kylo Ren, huh? Yeah, the real one.
It was the real Kylo Ren.
Not
Adam
the
Driver.
1,000th guy that dressed up in that costume before, but the real one from the movie.
No.
Gotcha.
It was Adam Driver.
Okay, Adam Driver was there in full costume. If I was like part of a big series like that, like Star Wars, I would absolutely dress up and like surprise people and do all that. I mean, that is probably the coolest thing when those people do that. They go like behind the scenes, or have you ever seen those videos of these people that go into like the wax museums? Fallon. Yeah, well, they go to the wax museums and they like dress up and they put all this like makeup on and like oil and they stand as still as they can and they just go like, "Wah!" and like freak the shit out of people. That would be awesome. You think we'll ever have a wax museum of us, Nick, for this podcast, the Brews on the Balcony Museum?
I think so. I mean, we can all have our wax models. TJ, you might look better as a wax figure than you do now. I don't know. Maybe they can take a few pounds off. And
well, blow there, fatty. I tell you what, you call yourself Mr. Six Pack. You come in the other day and you've been talking shit for 3 months and like, oh, look at this six pack. I work out every fucking morning. I'm Nick. I live in Reno. And you pull up your shirt and your stomach, it fell out. Like, you ever play with what is it, like silly putty when it falls out of the container? Yeah, that's kind of what happened. It just kind of spilled out.
Too many of these.
It was grotesque.
Too many adult sodas.
Yeah, but Nick had us all fooled.
That's from.
Yeah. But,
hey, I tell you what, at least I can do a wall sit longer than like a minute and a half. That was absolutely abysmal.
I went 3 minutes.
If you haven't checked it out, go watch. Yeah, like separated by six different breaks.
Doesn't fucking matter, Nick. I haven't done a wall sit since middle school. Who just does wall sits? Like no normal person that's an adult does a wall sit.
You did wall sits when you probably did do them in your fraternity when you made the kids cry and made them do wall sits.
Never made anybody cry.
I'm sure
I didn't do
that. You did. I'm sure you had to demonstrate, teach them how to do a proper wall sit while in the fraternity house.
Oh, I don't know. Your thoughts on Super Nintendo World?
Big frat guy.
314-877-8597. I might go to Japan. First time ever going to Japan, so I can go to the Super Nintendo World. I mean, it looks super awesome. And probably the coolest.
COVID.
What? Huh?
Oh, finish your thought because I have a new thought.
Okay. Your Wi-Fi is coming in clutch again with the nice delay. What I was gonna say is Harry Potter World's probably been the best, themed park that I've been to. We got to go through but I haven't been since 2012, so I haven't seen Diagon Alley.
Do you have the butterbeer?
Gringotts. No, yes, I did. I had a taste of it, but my brother had
Pretty
3
good.
cups of it and puked his guts out on the next roller coaster. So you hate to see that.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
So.
COVID aside, if you were to travel to any country, I've never been out of the country before, but COVID aside,
You've never been out of the country?
Traveled any country? No, I don't even have a passport.
Really?
Me and Corn were going to go to Tijuana when we were in San Diego, but we didn't because I didn't have a passport.
Why Tijuana? Huh? It's the first place you're going to go.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, we were in San Diego and we were drunk at a bar and we're like, let's go to Tijuana, but I didn't have a passport.
Huh?
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
No, but if you were to travel to a country, COVID aside, what would your country be? Like Tokyo? You going to Japan first?
Yeah, I mean, now this Super Nintendo World, Japan would be cool. I don't know. I feel like anywhere in Europe would be interesting. I've always wanted to go to Europe, but don't really have the money to go over there at the moment. But I mean, I've been on 2 cruises. I've been to Mexico. So I haven't really ventured out that much. But I tell you what, I got so many places I want to see in the States first. I've never been to New York or Boston or anywhere like that. Never been to California. Never been to Texas. So honestly, I want to hit up those before I go overseas again. Yeah.
You've never been to Texas, California, or New York?
Never.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
you haven't lived yet, bro.
I tell you, when my family, we do what we like. We go to Florida every year. It's the same damn thing, but that we're creatures of habit. If you like it's like when I go over to a Italian restaurant. I don't care what Italian restaurant it is. I'm getting chicken parmesan.
You're going to Olive Garden?
Not Olive Garden, no. I go to real places now. I used to go to Olive Garden a lot. And then we said, okay, there's a lot of good Italian food in St. Louis. I'm going to go ahead and become an adult, And we ended up getting chicken parm. And that chicken parm is the best. And one time I got fettuccine and I was like, fuck this. This is bullshit. I said I ruined my whole day because I didn't get my normal thing.
Now imagine
I like.
Getting chicken parm in Rome over a nice bottle of wine.
Now that sounds lovely. Keep going.
There you go.
So Laura's there, and I got a nice bottle of wine, and you sit there.
You got a beautiful girl across from you,
and
you're sitting there.
Oh,
the Italian music's playing in the background.
Wow.
Then you go for a night cruise up the little river. What do you call those guys that paddle for you?
Was it a tongue-filled kiss? Might be some tongue in there.
And you're sharing the bottle. You're finishing the bottle of wine after a nice dinner, and then you go after your little boat cruise and you get some gelato as you walk around the plaza.
Yeah,
maybe do a little shopping.
Wow. I mean, look at this. I mean, come on, ladies, line up. Nick wants to take you over.
But COVID-19's a thing, so we can't do any of that. Sorry.
Yeah. Just get my hopes up and then just crash it down. Yeah, you hate to see that.
That just sounds like a dream right there.
You know, it is a dream, Nick, winning $1 million.
That is. I could use $1 million.
Did you see David Chang? He's a professional, I think, celebrity chef. And he was the first celebrity to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which is now hosted by Jimmy Kimmel.
Wow.
R.I.P. to Regis Philbin, the GOAT. A tough year, man, for game show
hosts. Was he a 2020 loss?
Yeah. He was 2020 and Trebek, too.
Loss.
I mean, it's been a rough year for game show hosts. I mean, two legends right there. So somebody
remember. Got a month.
I was saying somebody go check on our boy Pat, make sure he's okay. I mean, it's been a
fine.
rough year.
He had some sort of surgery. I don't know if it was this year or last year, and Vanna had to fill in for him. But I think he's still good to go.
How
do you remember
think
when
Pat's...
Regis was host?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, let's finish this thought first. How old? I would say my guess would be 72.
Tali, what do you think?
The bigger one that's fun to. The other one that's fun to debate is Vanna.
I already looked.
Is.
Nick, you're close. 74. Pat Sajak is 74 years old. It's not bad.
How old
From
do you think
Chicago.
Vanna White is?
Oh, Vanna's still looking good. I'm going to say she is 65.
Tali?
60.
She is 63.
She is 63.
Did you look it up too, you son of a bitch? Yeah, you looked it up, you son of a bitch. Yeah,
Yeah,
you sure
he
did.
cheated.
You
So
sure
there's a
did.
guess though. Also within 2 years, TJ.
Yeah, no, okay. I would have got that then. So yeah, David Chang, first celebrity to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He's giving it all to restaurant workers who have been impacted by the pandemic. Saw that on CNN. So I mean, just awesome. They're going to give it to charity in the first place, which is awesome. So my question is, again, let's say that okay, for the game, they give you $1 million. You're going to give it to charity. Whatever. We're good people. We would give something. This for the point of this conversation, I want to know what you guys would do with $1 million. If tomorrow you won Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you already gave some to charity. Just don't put that into it. What would you do with $1 million?
Probably give some to my mom and dad. Pay them back for all the shit that they
I'm
bought
gonna
me
get you. I'm gonna get you in trouble. How much would you give them?
How much would I give them?
Yeah, like
I have $1 million after taxes.
you better be up in like
It's
a couple $100,000. Otherwise, you're gonna get in trouble here.
$600,000. So I give, I'll give them half that. I'll give them $300K.
$300K. Wow, that's
$300K.
nice. Wow.
I'll have $300K left.
Okay.
I'll give 50K to charity. So I got $250 to
no.
play with.
Did you hear the rules? This doesn't count. We're already saying that they gave you an extra $1 million to give to charity. The part of the game is what you would do with $1 million
on
yes.
the side.
Yes.
Million goes to charity, and then $1 million. Okay, after tax, $600,000. So I got $300,000 left to play with. What am I buying? I'm probably doing a nice little European trip. Honestly, stemming out the last conversation. I don't really. Not like massively into cars or anything like that. I would probably buy a new vehicle just to have.
You mean you're going to get rid of the Avalon?
I mean, it's going to go as long as it can, but you can always add an extra whip to the arsenal, right? So I'd probably do that, and then yeah, take a nice little vacation. Maybe upgrade my wardrobe a little bit here and there.
Yeah, you need to
buy a toy or two.
You get some. I mean, maybe get some hats.
Buy a PS5 or something.
Maybe get some custom hats because you're fucking big ass dome.
No, I like my one. I just like having my old snapbacks. I don't really need too many new hats.
Yeah.
I like having the one.
God,
unless it's maybe like I don't need to go over to like Italy and get like an Italian leather.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you've never seen Nick with a snapback, I've never seen a hat scream for bloody murder. But when he has that fucking last button on there, I mean, it's about ready to pop. It's like a zit. It's like a zit on a 14-year-old. It's just like ready to scream. And that motherfucker, it's like me during Thanksgiving. Anybody during Thanksgiving when the fucking belt is just like, help me. It's just going to bust. It's like Nick when he wears any type of hat. It's just, good Lord.
I actually have it right there.
Do you?
Is it right there? Is it right there somewhere?
That's tough.
So you can zoom in on my face. I didn't get to go through makeup before showtime. So makeup crew hasn't made their way back out to Reno yet.
We when we were in grade school, we had some kids that actually had too small of heads where they would have everybody got fitted hats for the baseball team, and they would have to get the adjustable ones. And I'm not shitting you. They would take the fucking adjustable thing and go all the way around. Their head was like the smallest head I've ever seen. And Nick's the exact opposite. Nick, did you have any trouble getting baseball caps? I'm serious.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, 7 7/8 is what I wear, and sometimes it's pretty hard to find for that cap size. I've never seen anything above an 8. I have worn an 8 before. That's a little large on the dome, but yeah, I mean, I've told the story before on the program. But for those watching live that haven't heard before, when I was like 3, 2, 4, my mom knows, I went as like construction worker Bob the Builder for Halloween, and I had to wear the adult extra large construction helmet. My dad had to go to Home Depot and buy an adult extra large construction helmet so it could fit my dome piece, even as a young tyke.
That's tough. I mean,
big brain, baby. Or I got a lot of knowledge up top.
You say
I
that.
think there's more empty space than brain.
Yeah. I think I'd agree with Tolly on that one.
Suit yourself.
It's fine.
I got a lot of intangibles.
You ever I don't know, like hit the side of a door or something with that thing, like not realizing like how like bam, like you
Well, it's not wide. It's not wide this way. It's long. It's long.
That's what I'm saying.
like-
but like you walk in, like so you like the joke
No,
about
no.
like,
So if I'm walking in a doorway, doorways are like this, TJ, not like this.
no, but you got like it's kind of you got like
No,
kind
I
of a
don't
tall
ever-
head too. It's like it's like you ever seen Beavis and Butthead?
Well,
like they're like it's a cartoon, but Nick's head looks like it. It's like this long.
I don't.
Like
I don't
this
have.
skinny.
I don't have a 5 head.
Well, you got a 6 head. It's
I don't have
a
a
lot.
Oh, I only have a 4 head. See, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess.
Yeah, that'll be a good clip off piece for later. I mean, that's some just excellent content right there.
Yeah. Why are you talking shit on the content? We're just talking. This is what we do. We've done this for 2 years.
No, I'm saying
now
I'm
you
saying
have a
my
problem with the show.
content. Yeah, I have a problem with this program.
Says
We
the
need
guy
better
who says the
content.
worst stories of all time on the show. I literally bring topics to it. I do everything. I design this whole thing.
Yeah,
and then
you're feeding
Nick
topics
says,
today.
Nick
I
says,
give,
"Oh, I dropped an egg on the floor." That's his content.
I give credit to Tali. We don't need to go back to that. Kendall's story the other day was worse than mine, so she now has
No chance.
the worst story.
I don't believe
Oh
that.
yes,
No.
yes, Chance. Her story. She even admitted it.
No.
Yeah, I see. We got the new graphics. They look good. The Twitter bird down here in the left corner is a little cut off. That's tough.
Oh yeah,
Tough
yeah. You hate to see
but,
that.
At least you spelled my name right. That's good.
Let's see.
You didn't spell my name right on many times. You spell NICH instead of NICK. So
Apparently, I already fucked
glad
up
we can-
Tali's Twitter account too, so I
Glad
didn't
we
do my
can
homework
spell.
on that one. So that's tough.
I mean, how are the users going to know where to follow Tali at?
I don't know. Tali, what's your Twitter handle?
It's at Nicholas Tooley.
Nicholas Tooley. We call him Tali. Anybody else that didn't know that,
call
we
him-
don't have his name right.
Yeah,
Called
his
him the
name's
wrong
actually
name.
Tuli. We call him Tally.
Yeah.
Tally. If you're
Tally
big web.
Tooley. Tooley Tally.
Tuli Tally.
Yeah.
It's
Tuli, Tally,
it's so
Tally.
hard to correct yourself with the pronunciation of your name.
It is.
Nick Yale.
I
What do you
mean,
mean?
it's like someone
Like
called
to
me
per-
TJ Weber.
Yeah. If you had to say your Weber all the time, like it's just weird. You can't do it.
I mean, I could.
Yeah.
It's
Could
just
say Nick Y'all. It didn't look Yale. But
Nick y'all. Yeah. A lot of people. So by the way, Siri, fix your name. I used to have it say call Nick y'all. And then you would sit there and it would go, or I go, call Nick Yale. And it goes, Nick who? Nick Yale. I was like, what? Nick Yale. And now I say calling Nick y'all because I got so used to saying that. And now she's like, oh, calling Nick Yale. I go, fuck you. So
wow. See, Siri knows.
she got an
Siri
upgrade.
knows.
Since you've been on the App Store all of a sudden, Apple like figured out your name, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they know I am a big time celebrity now. I
Oh.
think that upgrades me from D-list to C-list celebrity.
Nick's
Being on
trying to
the App
become a
Store?
celebrity because all he does is when he has his new app that he works for, so when you go to an app store and you're going to download an app, it's got all the preview screenshots of the app. Nick's face is on 85% of the screenshots. 85%. It's
Again,
insane.
was not my doing. I did not do that. I am not the designer of the app, and I did not submit the app to the App Store. So people just know that I'm fucking hot and know that I get downloads.
It's,
People see my face, they want to click it.
I don't think that's true. I think that it's more of like and then they
28
click off. You know what I mean? Like, oh, shit, what is that?
2,800 users would say otherwise.
But it's not just you, Nick. It's not that I guarantee you lost. I mean, you guys did so much great marketing. I think you lost another 1,000 when they go, Jesus Christ, who's this motherfucker?
You think people were more interested in seeing my face on the App Store or seeing Kiki in a bikini on a boat?
I think the bikini gal. Sorry to tell you, Nick.
Just by a little bit.
I think the bikini gal.
I just got edged out. Well, good thing is we have 4 more posts with her, so get ready. Book it's going to be all over Kiki's profile.
So she said, she said, can't speak.
She sells seashores by the seashore.
She said that she didn't know anything about golf, and then she did a pick'em, but it didn't matter. I don't think people were there to read her description. I think they were just there to see the pick.
She made a great pick with John Rahm, just didn't do well down the stretch.
Problem is, Nick, if people were just looking at the pick and not looking at the description, they don't see Book It because she's not wearing any Book It gear.
Well, we're working on getting her Book It bikini. We got some work to do.
Yeah.
We'll get her some Book It merch.
Okay. I mean,
We need a comparison there, a picture of you in the bikini and then a picture of her.
yeah.
Yeah, we could do
Nick, you
like
should
me and
definitely
TJ.
do that, because then I mean, there's a good chance that if you think you're such hot shit, see if people can rank who they'd rather see in a bikini. And I definitely would not take that for blackmail later. That's for sure. But
No,
you should
definitely
definitely
not.
do that.
Definitely not. I mean, then I could be the second person on the show to wear women's underwear.
Never in my life did I think I'd be dancing on the internet in girls' clothing.
Yeah, here you are.
There we are. That's never happened, by the way. Contrary to what TJ puts these drops together and pulls them out of context.
We don't know what Nick does behind closed doors. Since he's moved to Reno, he could be. I mean, he lives with Trent and Dave, but he could be dancing in girls' clothing for all we know. We don't know. I don't think we want to know. I don't think we want to know.
It's an interesting land out here in Reno, Nevada. I tell you what.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed living out there?
Yeah, I haven't ventured taken a field trip to any of the brothels yet, if that's what you're asking.
I didn't ask that, but now that you bring it up, so have you
20
gone,
minutes down the road, Bunny Ranch.
have you gone to any of the strip joints over there?
I hear they have great steaks, so we might have to check that one out.
The Bunny Ranch?
Yeah, apparently the food's excellent.
So don't they have the food on the menu, and they also have like
Sexual activities, sure.
Sexual activities on another. So it's like, oh, I'll take the steak and a nice blowjob, please. Like that's what happens.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you get the steak, and then you have something extra for dessert. You can use your imagination.
They get another piece of meat. Hey-o.
Oh, there's meat involved. All right.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well,
Not the buffet you think.
I think anybody's ever gone there and not partake, like they just go for the steak. It's like
yeah. Oh, pull a Lou Williams.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's like going to the casino. Like, oh, I want to go to the casino for the buffet. I really enjoy the buffet, and then I'm not going to gamble. I have no interest in playing blackjack tonight. Well, motherfucker, don't go to the casino. You know what you're going to do.
Honestly, you would be surprised. People actually do that because restaurants actually have really great food deals there. And so people will go and just eat at the restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, if you're over age 72,
not likely.
Nobody our age will not go and not put $1 in the slot machine or go get free drinks or something.
We did one time, but we weren't 21. So we went for the food deal at the casino, but we couldn't go on the casino floor. So we were limited in that aspect, but they did have half price appetizers or something like that. And so we went and got that and still had a great time.
Well, that's nice.
It was I think it was at Ameristar at the Oyster Bar. Whatever that one is. I don't know if
sure.
Out in St. Chuck. No free ads.
Let's see. Laura says, T-Web, what's for dinner? Do you have a problem with my wife calling me T-Web, Nick?
T-Web. Hey, T-Web. What are you cooking up there, chef?
I don't know.
I think he already answered that question.
Did I?
Your whole steak and
you're having steak and something extra for dessert.
Steak and tube steak, huh? Okay.
Yikes. Laura's like, you're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh man, Holly, what would you do with $1 million?
Pay off student loans would probably be number one.
It's not a bad answer.
Probably buy a house after that.
All right.
Take care of my parents and brother.
Okay.
Family man.
Yeah.
This guy.
You guys are boring. Too nice. Let's give everybody my fucking money. Here, take my money. Okay, discussion's over. This is an entertainment podcast. We don't just.
I'm gonna put $50,000 into fireworks and explosives.
Ah, yes.
And have a big old show.
Okay.
Get some tannerite and shit and blow some shit up.
I mean,
there you go. That's a good answer.
I don't know what I would do. First thing I would do.
Can I buy a private island
with $1 million? I think you need a little bit more. I think you need a little bit more. Honestly, I'd be happy. Anybody be happy with $1 million. You're not set for life, though, like you used to be. You're not.
I would reinvest it into the stock market, especially right now during COVID-19. Can really make a buck.
Honestly, Nick, I think if we lived our current lifestyle, we would be able to live off $1 million. But if you want to, once you get $1 million, there's no way you're going to buy a nicer something, a nicer car, a nicer house. And then once you buy one of those things, mainly the house, you're going to be back to square one. You're still going to have to work. So
yeah. See, I don't think I'd want to buy the house. I'm not sure that I need a house.
in
my current
but if
situation.
you had the funds, you would eventually. You know what I mean?
Down the road, I would probably start by investing it though, and then maybe later on get the house. Again, I think in my lifetime right now at age 26, I don't know what city I'm going to be in 6 months. Why am I going to buy a house?
I'm just saying, like, if you had the funds and yes, you were set up in the city, you know you're going to be in for a while, you're going to get a house. You're going to upgrade. Like we have.
I might not buy a house. I might buy an apartment though. Like purchase an apartment or condo.
Like think
not
about
a full-fledged house with a mortgage. And everything.
You have not lived the apartment life long enough yet.
Yeah, you don't even know what it means
Trust
to
me.
be in the apartment life. So
Yeah.
you never had
I
your
did it
AC break for 3 months, and then they try to fucking and then Ameren costs $260. Yeah.
Or
Well,
them tell you,
book-
hey,
book-
we're going to replace your dishwasher on this day. 3 weeks later, you still don't have a dishwasher replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, Book It Sports is a luxury company though, so we live in the nice places. We don't deal with any of that bullshit.
Oh yeah. So Bruce on the balcony gets just dog shit. Like we Weber Yell Media. Nick's like, oh, book it this. I get all this book it shit. And then here's Weber Yell Media. Like, TJ will figure it out. Just give him ramen. He'll be all right.
TJ will figure.
Yeah.
Hey, they're gonna be covering some of our bills here sooner than later.
I understand
so.
that. I understand that. But I'm just,
You know.
I don't know. With $1 million,
The presenting sponsor.
I don't know if you can get away with just having $1 million in your lifetime. Because even though you say that if I got $1 million tomorrow, I say that I can live the way I am and just stock it all away and be
Sure.
fine. But you're going to buy something that you shouldn't or that you wouldn't if you didn't win $1 million. You know
I
what
might
I mean?
get the extra hash brown with my McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Big spenders.
I like
Big
that
spenders.
idea. Yeah.
I don't know. Like if there was like a toy that I wanted to buy though, that's the key question. Like what toy would I want to buy? I probably would buy a next gen console.
Don't call it
Because
next
I haven't
gen
bought a
console.
console.
You're not a
Yeah.
big deal when you say that. Next gen console.
Well, I say that partly because I don't know what the Xbox one's called. Xbox Series X, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's something like that. I heard that they blow up or something.
Oh, they catch on fire. That's kind of cool. It could go along with my fireworks.
So you pay $500 to watch something explode. I mean,
Well,
Just
I mean,
feel
you got $1 million, $500, you can wipe your ass with that.
I guess. So here's the thing. So we've all, we talk about it in these terms too. Like if you go to the casino, you have a certain amount of money you're able to spend. I've seen people, I mean, unfortunately in Vegas, I sit there and they lose up to, I'm not shitting you, $2,000 in the matter of 15 minutes. Seen it happen. I mean, it's absolutely insane. So then they get done and I'm thinking, all right, there's no way they're tapping out. And sure enough, they go back to the ATM. They punch in another $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them do it 3 times, Nick. Lost $4,000 in an hour. $4,000 in an hour. Like, even if I in some of them, you can tell, like, they're very pissed off. So, they don't have that money. They just have a problem, which is super sad. Anyway, but if you win a ton of money, I don't think if I was a billionaire, I could still put $1,000 on a blackjack hand. Maybe I'm wrong because I think when you get to be that rich, you can't get the satisfaction of only betting 100 or betting 20. You have to bet something that's up in the stratosphere of where you are. But something tells me I still couldn't put over $1,000 on a hand of blackjack. You know what I mean?
You're not out there betting the mortgage on blackjack.
But I'm saying if I had the money, I
a
still
rush.
would. Because I don't have that. But I'm saying if I was a multimillionaire, I don't think I can still do it.
I was thinking about that the other day. Like these guys that put $25,000 on sports bets, throw $20,000 on Alabama money line or even to win 40,000. Is that if you have 20,000 to win 20,000 more, is that really that exciting? I don't know. To me, I would be more just pissed. I would be more upset losing than I would excited if I won, if that makes any sense. I would be more pissed off after losing than I would if I was won and got excited.
That's what I mean. Is the juice worth the squeeze? If you're that rich, you have that much money, is it worth, betting $1,000 and then winning 1,000? Or is it worse knowing that you just threw $1,000 away? like you're saying, do I have that much money where I could just sneeze in it and throw it in the trash if I'm a billionaire? Sure. But what's the fucking point? Like if you can do other things with it, I just don't understand that, you know?
I think those long-term, like, future bet plays are more fun. If you throw like $1,000 on like Blues to win the Stanley Cup in 2021 at 100-1 or whatever, and then you can ride that, so you get like the excitement, the enjoyment of the entire season, and then when they win, or versus going and throwing it all in one game and then watching and basically ride or die in that one day. And granted, sports betting to me is more fun than throwing it on like blackjack or table games. You get more excitement because at least you get to watch hopefully most of the game before you either win or lose your money. It's not like instantaneous, but still, I think it makes more sense if you're throwing big money on those like longer plays over the course of the season for potentially an eventual payout at the end.
Yeah,
I think are more fun if you're betting that big money.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't know. I was just curious if anybody out there, as you make more money, if you do enjoy going to the casino or betting on or whatever, do you up your ante or do you stay where you are? Because I know a lot of people, I'm sure, would up the ante. But, it's like if you win the lottery and then, today I would never bet 10 grand on a hand. But then tomorrow you're a multimillionaire. Like, oh, yeah, let's throw 10 grand. Let's see what happens. Let's roll the dice. It's like, what the fuck changed? You still wouldn't do it. So what changed? Okay, well, you have this income all of a sudden that is unmatched, but it's still $10,000. You still eat every day if you're that rich. You still do normal things that cost less than $10,000. Like, use it for normal shit. I don't know.
But you eat in Rome instead of eating at McDonald's.
Yeah. See, I just don't think I'd be bougie if I was rich. I don't think I would. I think it'd be the
I would
same
love to
guy.
I would love to see bougie TJ. What does bougie TJ look like?
Bougie TJ means he wears a hoodie. No, I'm just kidding. I would wear a polo and jeans. That's me dressing up usually.
That's always my favorite. Millionaires that like you have no idea millionaires.
Yeah, they don't flaunt it. And then there's the people that like they're just go out of their way to like say their food's cold or it's over spicy. I don't like this, and they throw it back and then the waiter fucking hates you and spits in your food. I just don't like people that think they're better than everybody because to me, no one's better than you. So I have no problem. People are rich and they have nice cars and shit. Go for it. I'm sorry you have a small penis. But if you're sitting there,
as the saying goes.
Go ahead, Nick.
As the saying goes, the rich stay rich because they live like they're poor, and the poor stay poor because they live like they're rich.
That's it. That's it. That's why you do what you love. That's why I host a podcast for 8 people to watch. That's why I mean, that's why I'm living the dream. So, it's
you're your big dick driving your Camry. Tell you what,
my Cruise, my Chevy Cruise.
Oh yeah, your Chevy Cruise.
Yep, I
drive the Avalon.
It's the reason why we drive these shitty cars. We're very comfortable with what's going on downstairs. So
because it doesn't cost a car payment every month.
Nope. Yeah. Can you imagine paying 5 times what you're paying now just to act like you look
$900 a month on a car payment?
Especially people that are like married. Like if I was here's what I'll say. If I was single and a multimillionaire, I might like go for like be the shallow guy and like try to get a really nice car to like, what's up, baby? Like turn on some girls. Even though I would turn anybody on anyway, Nick. I mean, look at me. I could turn anybody on anyway.
Is that your line? You get out of your Lambo and you say, "What's up, baby?"
That's what I would say, and they'd be like, "Oh,
you want to go get some brunch?"
Doesn't matter what I look like. They'd be staring at the Lambo anyway. But look at me. Then they look at me. It's like, holy shit! Like I hit the jackpot. Like Lambo and the best looking guy in America. Holy crap! So, but if you're not single, if you're married, why are you trying to flex? Like, are you trying to impress like fucking 25-year-olds when you go down to your job downtown? Like you think like guys like, hey, nice car, bro. Like that's what spending $250,000 does for you, is getting that every once in a while. Like,
you gotta impress your next door neighbor. It's all about keeping up with the Joneses. Are you gonna be that guy that like fights with your neighbors about who has a better yard?
No.
Like lawn care. You're out there.
No.
Are you gonna be that guy that you kind of are already those people in your cul-de-sac trying to compete with the largest Christmas decorations outside? You have about a 14-foot snowman in your front yard.
No, my father-in-law is Clark Griswold 2.0. And he likes to buy us these big, light up things, which are awesome. But even if I didn't want to, I'll be Clark Griswold. It's going to happen. So
I have a good story here.
All
This
right.
actually this is a good story. So we went out, we put up our Christmas decorations this weekend, and one of the traditions we used to do was always go around and see Christmas lights. And we haven't done it in a couple of years. So I was like, okay, let's go out and see the Christmas lights over at Tillis Park and then go look at Christmas lights at some of these houses. So we go to Tillis Park. We start going to some of these houses, seeing all the Christmas displays, because Big T found this website where people like put the most badass houses with like the best Christmas lights in a list on this website. And so we drove around to them and saw someone, and we were having fun like grading them. We pulled up to this one, and it had all kinds of contraptions, like on the top of the roof, in the trees. There was all kinds of stuff. Only problem, lights were off. And so I'm like, all right, what the fuck? This is bullshit. And we were like looping around the cul-de-sac. I rolled down the window. I said, turn the lights on. And nothing. I was like, turn the lights on. We drive away. All of a sudden, boom, they illuminate like from behind. I was like, oh, these people probably aren't home. Maybe they heard me through like the ring light or whatever. One of the coolest Christmas displays I'd seen. They had all kinds of, it was all like a blue and white Christmas display, but it was pretty neat to see. You could go check it out on my Instagram story. I'll put it in my highlights.
Yeah, I do enjoy going to look at Christmas lights. I am a big Christmas light guy, Nick. It's I mean, who isn't? But I'm saying like I like taking a full night to go out and like actually look at the best options in my neighborhood or elsewhere.
Your wife DM'd me about it, asked where the Tilly's Park lights were at. So that might be in your future.
There's I think it's Gateway Raceway. They have one Tolly told me about where it's actually you drive around the track and they have the whole track like filled up.
Oh, nice.
It's like what, $15, Tolly? It's not that much.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Tolly, what are you sipping on this evening?
A little old fashioned.
Let's see.
Nice old fashioned. Maybe you can do better drinking those than he can. You get Joe Allen.
This is what I love. You can add this stuff to the screen. Joe says Nick
ugly
shut
ass
up.
at the Stanley Cup. I mean, you take a beautiful chalice like that and you put an ugly motherfucker next to it, just ruin the picture. Jeez.
Oh man, I like that you can add the comments.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty good.
Now people
Joe,
aren't going to comment
Joe,
because
sorry
of
you
it.
didn't get to see me when I was in town. TJ had a bail on the podcast yesterday.
No, you did. You had to go and play poker.
I was playing in a poker tournament, which I won, by the way. Thank you for asking.
How much you win?
$40.
Oh wow, Nick!
Big money, baby.
Big money.
Big money.
It's awesome.
I won. He had a straight, and I had a full house.
Nice.
We both went all in. I shoved, and he shoved. He had a straight, and then the 8 hit on the river. I'm a river rat. What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say?
Is there any game that never ends like that? Like any home non-professional poker game that doesn't end with everybody go, how much you got? Huh? How much you got? Let's just throw in.
How much?
After hour 6 of the poker tournament, where Uncle Ralph is pissing you off because he got out early and you're tired as fuck and you're gonna either split and then you try to split,
go all
but
in.
The older person goes, no bullshit, give me my money back if you're gonna split. That's not fun. That's not poker. Come on. And then and then everybody just goes, fuck it, let's just go all in. It's $10. I don't care.
Yeah, that literally that you play for like 2 or 3 hours, then you're like, all right, the blinds are 500, 1,000 now. And might as well just go all in. It's always funny to see at the beginning of the tournament, people are being so stingy, like $5 here, $10 here. And by the end, it's like 3,000, 6,000 because you're just tired of playing at that point.
You go all in on like
so stingy.
A pair of like, a pair of 2s. Like, oh, that's it. Gotta go. You're shoving.
Well, you get a pair of 2s and on the turn, you get the 2, then you just shove. Trip 2s, 2 pairs can take it down.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I do. You start out slow. You go, let's see, 10-9 suited. Will I go with that? Nah, I'm gonna push 10-9 suited last hand. Oh fuck it, let's go. We're getting a flush today. Throw it all in there. Yeah,
10-9 suited. You better be playing that every time. Come on,
that's what I'm saying. But you get stingy. You don't want to give any money. You don't even want to put your blinds out there. You're like, nah, I'm not.
You got to attack. You got to bluff sometimes. You can't just be a rookie player. Rookies do that all the time. They only bet when they have something. So as soon as they bet, you're like, yep, fold. They have pocket kings or some bullshit.
You know, because you teach them the game. They go, I don't know if I have anything good. I said, do you have any face cards? Yes. Do you have any pairs? Yes. Okay, I fold. Every single time. Every single time. So, your thoughts on poker? 314-877-8597. Yeah, Nick, I mean, I think we're ramping up this Brews on the Balcony production. I mean, the future.
Yeah, look at this.
I mean, here's the thing with the StreamYard thing is you can add, we did this like
Watch carefully.
this countdown thing. We've done, you can do different backgrounds, mess with it. You can do layouts. You can do all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be ramping it up. We're going to be putting more graphics out there. We're going to be getting people more involved. We can go to the comments, and when people are talking shit on Nick, we can post it right on the screen.
No one cares.
So that's pretty cool. But it's neat because
how do you know he wasn't talking about your story?
I think it's 1 minute after he said Nick shut up. So I could be wrong, but I think that's after you.
I don't know. All I can say was you're welcome for StreamYard. It was my idea.
It was not.
You did all the work. You did all
like
the work,
everything else. It's not your idea.
No, we found StreamYard. How do you know about StreamYard until I told you about it?
No, this is how it went down.
That's not true.
No, this is how it went down. I go, Nick, there's this new website called StreamYard we should do. He goes, oh, yeah, we've been using that for weeks with Book It. You should do it. That's what you said. It wasn't like, TJ, go download this. It was, oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't tell you that 3 months ago. My bad.
I think we remember the conversation a little bit differently. I think it was my idea.
Whatever, dude.
Tali's always here to back TJ up. I don't think I'll ever get Tali's side on anything other than the Beer Olympics.
Oh, well, I mean, here's
Seeing as how we did all the research together, I kind of know how this went.
No.
The thing is, Nick sat there and badmouthed his own teammate during the Beer Olympics.
No, I was a great coach.
No, he literally told me multiple times, Tali's not pulling his weight. Tali's not pulling his weight.
I was doing that for the cameras.
Yeah. Tali didn't feel that
I
way.
was in there.
He was hurt. He was hurt, Nick.
I was boxing out. I was hurt. I was bleeding. I was gushing blood. Do you see my war wound? It still hurts.
All I know is you love to see when the other team is sitting there. They talk so much shit, and after two events, Laura and Tali and Nick are all yelling at each other. It was like I cracked open another beer, sat back, and goes, "This is wonderful. This is what I wanted right here. Love it."
Wow, you're just giving away spoilers right now, even before the episode's out.
Mm-hmm. No one heard that.
Harsh.
No one heard that. It's fine.
That's harsh.
It's fine. I'm just saying. No, I didn't say you guys didn't come back. I'm just,
we made it interesting. Put it that way.
What's going on back there? I hear like dishes breaking.
Oh, Big Dave's cooking dinner.
Oh, what's he got going there?
What's on the menu, Dave?
What's up, Dave?
Shrimp tacos.
Okay. Wonderful.
Mushroom.
I made those last night.
Wonderful.
With
content.
cream sauce.
If you'd like more of this wonderful
and
content,
salmon
at Brews BOTB everywhere. Let's figure out what
shrimp tacos with cream sauce, mushrooms, and salmon.
Next week, Tali's going to let us know what he had for breakfast.
That could be some exciting content. Tali, are you much of a chef yourself?
Yeah, I made dinner tonight. I made shrimp tacos yesterday.
Oh,
there you go.
Made some Chevetta's chicken tonight.
Oh, I don't know what that
potatoes.
is. It smells good.
Wow, I'm getting hungry.
What is that?
Chevetta's is a company back home. They make a barbecue marinade. So we always do, like any church, Little League we did it for, they'll do what they call chicken barbecue. They sell tickets for that, and it's always Chevetta's marinade on the chicken. Delicious.
Pretty good. Nice. Okay. So that's cool. Yeah, I've been cooking a little bit. I'm supposed to cook dinner, but we got a little show going on, so I don't know what Laura's gonna eat.
Yeah. What are you guys gonna do? A little takeout?
No, we did that yesterday. We had a little sugar fire barbecue. It was delicious.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sugar fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I had barbecue when I was at home. I'll have to add that to the list for next time.
Yeah, you might have to.
Get some salt and smee, maybe. That's my go-to.
Salt and smee. Yeah, that's probably my favorite barbecue in the city. Salt and smoke.
They had a deal today. I think it was like 10% off today from them.
Is it really?
Oh,
I think so. I got an email from them.
no, I don't think they have those out here.
No.
I'll tell Tom Schmidt make a Reno branch.
I think I hear the vacuum. I believe Laura's home and dinner has not been started. So might need to wrap this up.
So that means we are wrapping up the show. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us at Brews BOTB and leave your voicemails 314-877-8597 and your 5-star reviews on Apple iTunes or Spotify. And
make sure you go follow Ed from the 50 for all the best football content. We'll be using these type of looks for all the shows. Here, I'll do a little switcheroo for you. So we got Bruce here.
Three-way tie this week for the crown, all at 3 and 4. Three-way tie between me, TJ, and Big Web.
Yeah. It should have been all me. I was 4-1, 3-1 going into the Chiefs
should have been.
game.
Yeah, because the KC game.
Half a point, Nick. Half. And guess what? Tolly said it was in the bag.
I'm still pissed. You'll hear it later this week on the midweek show with Zook and Big Web and TJ and myself. But fuck Doug Peterson. Pedersen? How the fuck do you say his name?
Peterson.
Peterson.
Doug Peterson. Doug
Why the
Peterson.
fuck are you going for 2 to try to save your job and cover the spread, you motherfucking asshole?
Well, guess what?
Get the hell out of here, Chief.
Nick went after poor Doug Marone because he had the wrong name on the text. Yeah.
It was early. I was on a plane. It was early. I'm sorry, Doug Marone and my Jacksonville Jaguars. I am still not a fan of them until they bring back Minshew Mania. My boy Drew Lock's in trouble for getting the team all COVIDed up, though, even though it wasn't his fault. They were being very responsible, according to his mom, who posted a big long rant on Twitter.
According to his
very
mom.
Nice boy.
Ah, yes. Good boy, Drew. That's a good boy, Drew.
His mom went out and defended
good job,
himself
Drewy.
on Twitter.
That's my Drew. Don't get the COVID
on Twitter. Their test came back negative.
His mom had to back him up, Nick. Just let that sink in. His mom had to back him up because there's people being mean on Twitter for Drew Lock. Poor guy.
Buddy, your Detroit Lions ain't doing shit either, so you have no room to talk.
They got rid of the coach and the GM. We're okay.
It's a good start.
It's a good start. It should have happened last year, but it happened this year. We're fine. Okay, I need to go upstairs and make some dinner before I get in trouble. So that'll do it for Brews on the Balcony for this week. For Tolly, for Nick, I'm TJ. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Deutschland.